Severe Cyclonic Storm Michaung, which is likely to make landfall near Bapatla today, with a maximum sustained wind speed of 90 to 100 kilometers, gusting up to 110 kilometers. Take a look at some of these pictures on your screens. Completely dilapidated roads, buildings crumbling. A wall collapse has also claimed a couple of lives in Tamil Nadu. And it's not just Tamil Nadu that is reeling with this particular cyclonic storm. It is also the coast of Andhra Pradesh, Pondicherry under its effect as well. Life completely thrown out of gear. What seemed like a beginning traffic snarl at the right in the initial phases has turned out to be catastrophic in these coastal belts. The system is likely to move nearly northwards, which is parallel and close to South Andhra Pradesh's coast, and across the South Andhra Pradesh coast between Nellore and Machilipatnam. Again, some visuals of the Chennai airport that was completely drowned in water, inundated several runways that affected a lot of aviation activity. Now, Tamil Nadu has declared a public holiday in 4 of its districts. 8 districts of Andhra Pradesh are also on hefty IMD alert. Over 9,600 people, that's nearly 10,000 people, were evacuated on Monday. They were moved to 236 relief camps in 8 locations, all as part of precautionary measures. Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, M.K. Stalin, who was monitoring the situation right from the get-go, deputed as many as 13 ministers of the state to coordinate the rescue and relief operations. About 350 boats were mobilized to evacuate people from these inundated areas. Life, like I said, completely thrown out of gear. Pictures on your screens from Chennai to Andhra Pradesh to Pondicherry. People right now worried about what might happen once the severe cyclonic storm, and take a look at that, even as the cyclonic storm develops off the coast of Vijayawada in Andhra Pradesh. These are some scenes that people were witnessing yesterday evening and were hoping for as little damage to property and loss of life on the next intervening day. Nearly 10,000 people have been evacuated, and this with the help of over 700 personnel from the National Disaster Relief Force, the State Disaster Relief Force, the police, the fire tenders and the rescue departments. They've all been tasked with rescuing people in these inundated areas, the high-risk areas. About 250 of these workers were involved in the rescue operations in Chennai. Visuals from Bapatla in Andhra Pradesh, where the cyclone is expected to make landfall. These are visuals of the early morning of today, ladies and gentlemen. Now, according to the Vijayawada Municipal Corporation, it has issued a directive to evacuate people from vulnerable areas in the city. The municipal corporation has arranged toll-free numbers, which we will make sure that we flash them on our screens very soon. And there are various WhatsApp numbers that are also doing the rounds to report any cyclone-related complaints. Andhra Pradesh municipal corporations from across various districts, they've appealed to people to keep children indoors as much as possible to avoid potential accidents arising from heavy rain and runoffs with the severe cyclonic storm that's potentially going to make landfall today. The NTR district administration has announced holidays for schools and colleges on Tuesday, which is today. Now, 12,000 fishermen, they've been shifted to camps in the Krishna district. The Krishna district administration has geared up itself to face the cyclone Michaung, which is essentially a Burmese word, means strength in Myanmarese. The district officials have evacuated around 12,000 people to relief camps from the 63 fishermen particular villages. District Collector Raja Babu, he was monitoring the relief activities and the evacuation of fishermen from the 63 fishermen-oriented particular villages. The collector also inspected a few cyclone centers at Etimoga in Avanigada and Edurumondi villages, and also interacted with the people who were taking shelter over there. As of now, ladies and gentlemen, the first storm to hit Andhra Pradesh this year is going to be Michaung. Now, Michaung, which a lot of people don't know how to pronounce it, is supposedly supposed to be pronounced as Michaung, is named by Myanmar and means strength and resilience. It is the fourth tropical storm formed over the Bay of Bengal this year, but it is the first to hit the coast of Andhra Pradesh. Now, Andhra Pradesh is not something new for the coast of Andhra Pradesh to be hit by severe cyclonic storms. It has reeled under its effects under various other cyclones in the past as well, and it knows how to prepare itself, how to evacuate the people. Meanwhile, Cyclone Midhi, which made landfall in November in Bangladesh, also came close, but then again, it did not affect Andhra Pradesh like other cyclones have in the past. Cyclone Hamoon in October also hit the coast of Bangladesh, did not necessarily affect Andhra Pradesh per se. Cyclone Mocha in May hit Myanmar and parts of Bangladesh, again sparing Andhra Pradesh. So it's the first storm to hit Andhra Pradesh this year, albeit it's not the first storm that has developed in the Bay of Bengal. Now, Michaung is likely to coast between Nellore and Machilipatnam, which is close to Bapatla, on Tuesday afternoon. So this afternoon is when the potential landfall is going to take place, is going to happen. Schools have been shut. Nearly 10,000 people have been evacuated in Tamil Nadu. Nearly 12,000 fishermen evacuated in various fishermen villages. The NDRF, the STRF, the local police, the local authorities, municipal corporations urging children to stay indoors to avert any kinds of runoffs because the speeds, heavy rains with winds with a speed of 90 to 100 kilometers per hour, which can also gust up to 110 kilometers, accompanying with severe cyclonic storm. It's not easy to even stand outside in these kind of situations. Several trains have been cancelled, aviation activity has been hit, traffic snarls, and life completely thrown out of gear. Let's hope for good sense to prevail and as little damage to life and property as can be.